Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm so freaking excited. You guys know that Halloween is literally just around the corner, and I don't know about you, but me personally, I don't wear costumes when I take my son trick-or-treating, but I do like to put a little bit effort and do something with my makeup. Today I decided to do something super easy. Halloween looks can be pretty hard to like do or recreate, so I was like, you know what, today I'm gonna show my pita chips how to do something super easy yet you can still look like you're in the Halloween mood. So for today I'm gonna show you guys how to make this super easy skull. If I was able to do it, I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to do it as well. And for today's video, I did partner up with a Salon Perfect. They were so nice enough to send me all of these nail sets right here. They're Halloween edition, limited edition. I'll show you guys all of the nails at the end of the video. And they also sent me these black nails that I thought were just super cool, and it just like put the whole look together. And they also sent me these pretty double stacked lashes, which look bomb with the look. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned and let's get started. Alright guys, we're gonna start off by prepping the skin first. You need your skin very well prepped if you're going to be putting a very heavy foundation to do this look. So I'm going to be using my Smashbox Hydrating Primer right here, and I'm just going to grab some on my fingers and then just distribute it throughout my entire face. And I want something super hydrating because I'm going to be applying, like I said, a super full coverage heavy foundation on the skin, so I don't want it to be too over dry. There we go. Ta-da! That's that. We have the primer all set to go. Okay, next thing is we're going to be working on the brows. There's the LA Girl brow pomade, and this one is in dark brown. So I'm going to be taking this with an angled brush, and we're going to start doing the brows. Since the brows are done, I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning the brows, and I'm going to be using this Pro Concealer. This one is in the shade Tawny with this little flat brush. And we're just going to start cleaning the brows. Okay, so I'm going to use this brush really quickly to just blend everything down. And then whatever is left on the bottom that I used to clean my brows, I'm going to drag that all the way down towards my eye because I am going to be using that as my base, as my eyeshadow base. Okay, once the eyelids are prepped and ready to go, I'm going to be taking my Carity Matte 21 Shadow Palette, and I'm going to be taking a light brown shade, which is this one. It is called Unsafe. So I'm going to be taking this shade right here and putting it all over the crease. Once I have the first color down, I'm going to be taking a darker shade of brown, and I'm just going to put it right underneath. Okay, once we have the two shadows already set on the eyes, next I'm going to be taking just a black eyeliner. Any black eyeliner will do. Just make sure it's kind of like creamy and easy to blend. What I'm going to do next is I'm basically just going to apply it all over the lid. It doesn't matter if you get kind of messy because you are going to be applying a black shadow on top just to blend it out easier. So first things first, we're just going to apply it all over the lid. Once you have the black liner on top, you're going to take any black shadow that you have available. So I'm going to be taking this black shadow right here, and I'm going to just use that to blend everything out. Once you have the black eyeshadow all blended, you're going to go back in with the dark brown shadow, grabbing a little bit more. You're going to use that to blend the black with the brown. Okay guys, so this is one eye completely done. It's just a shadow. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. You are a dead skull. It is Halloween, so it does not have to be perfect. So I'm going to finish off this eye off camera. Once I'm completely done with the eyes, I will be back so we can apply lashes. Okay, now that the eyes are complete, we're going to move on to lashes. I wanted some really dramatic lashes. Even though I'm going to be a skull, I still wanted to look very feminine and like a really glammed up look. So I went with these from Salon Perfect. These are the fully stacked 2x extra length and volume. These are super easy to apply. They're also reusable if you know how to take proper care of your lashes. Now this is the number 614 plus Demi Wispies stacked, so that's what I wanted. I wanted a lot of length and I wanted really dramatic lashes. So we're going to be taking these, and this is what they look like out of the box. So I'm just going to take them out, measure them on my eye to make sure they fit my eye perfectly fine. It's really important that you measure your lashes, just because if you don't measure them the right way, if you put a lash that's too big for your eye, it will make them look look droopy and like hooded. So that's why it's super important to make sure your lashes fit your eye just right. Once I applied the adhesive, I usually wait about 30 seconds before setting it on my lash. I usually just look down, put them on the center first, right about there, and then I take the inner corner, set it right there. Then I'm going to take the outer corner and just pop it on right there. So this is what they look like on. Ooh, they are so pretty. Again, if you guys are interested, this is a 630 fully stacked by Salon Perfect. You guys can find them at your local Walmart, and they feel super natural. It doesn't feel like the band is heavy whatsoever, and I really like that they're super wispy. It makes sense now that it says it's fully stacked. They're super voluminous and the length is just perfect. So now I'm gonna apply the lash on the other eye off camera, and I will be back. Okay, now that we have the lashes on, I'm gonna be taking my LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation. This one is in medium beige, and I'm gonna be applying it all over the face with this Morphe G6 brush. So I'm distributing the foundation all the way down towards my neck, but also you might notice that I'm going to put it all over my lips, because for this look you do need to cover your lips with foundation to make them look a little bit more pale. So don't freak out. I know you're probably thinking like, oh my god, Pita, your foundation is way too light for you. Because it is a skull, the purpose of today's look, it is to look a little bit lighter. So I usually go one shade down of my regular foundation, but this is totally up to you. You can use your regular foundation shade if you would like. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this one is in Tawny, the same one that I used to clean my brows. And I'm just basically at just a tiny little bit for the eye area right here. Okay, then I'm going to be taking this brush. It is from SA. It is the E103, and I'm going to use this to blend all the concealer. Now that we have the foundation and the concealer, I'm going to be using my La Roche translucent powder to just set the under eye area and a little bit of my T-zone. This whole area here, I'm going to leave it with no powder because we are going to create a cheekbone, and I'm going to create dimension with shadows. So to make the blending of the shadows a little bit easier, I'm not going to put any powder whatsoever in this area. So just underneath the eye area and on the T-zone. So since we do want the eyes to look a little bit more like sunk in, I'm going to be adding a drop shadow. So for the bottom of the eye, the very top of the bottom of the eye, I'm going to take a very jet black color with this small little round brush. This is from Luxie 141 Mini Round, and I'm going to focus that right underneath the eye. Okay, once I'm done applying the black, I'm going to take a dark brown, which I'm going to be using the same dark brown that we used for the second color of the crease. I'm going to take that brown, put it right underneath the black. So once I'm getting to the very corner of the eye, I want to make sure to connect that with my shadow. So we're going to connect it all the way over here. Next, I'm going to be taking this little fluffy brush, and I'm just going to use this to blend the whole under eye area. Once I already applied the powder, I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Morphe R4 brush, and I'm just basically going to contour right here a little bit, just a tiny little bit. And I'm going to contour my forehead, my temples right here. Next step is going to be to create the nose. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to create a very thin line, and then basically you're going to draw your entire nose and cover it all completely. But you will see how I do it. So we're going to start off by just creating a very thin line here. Okay, this is what it looks like. Now I know it doesn't look way too perfect, but it's because we're going to fix it right now, and I'm going to show you how. So if it gets a little like, if it looks a little weird, like a little messy, don't worry, we're going to fix it. So now we're just basically going to fill in the nose with the entire black liner. Okay, once we have everything with eyeliner filled in, I'm going to be taking my NYX matte liquid liner, and here is where I'm going to start to make everything super perfect and like very straight lines. So you're just going to go based off what you just did. so my camera died, but I was just sitting here bored waiting for my camera to recharge, and I was just thinking, what if I had two lines here when I frown? So what I did is I used this small little flat brush right here. This is the Morphe Y21 brush. I grabbed a light brown color, I frowned, and I literally just followed my lines, and then used this fluffy brush to just blend it out, and this is how it came out. And then also I grabbed this, which is the Morphe E30 brush. I grabbed a super dark brown color, which is this one right here, and all I did is I dabbed it a little bit and then just started adding dimension to the forehead. So that's literally all I did, because I was just sitting here bored and I was like, oh, what if I add this and this? But that's like the only thing I have added. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make ourselves look like scoped out like a skull. So what I'm gonna do is, first things first, I want to draw in a black line here to create dimension, but it's like once you go black, there's no way you're gonna go back. Like once you mess up, like that's it, like you're done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this same flat brush that we used for the brown, dip it in a little bit of the brown, and then what I'm gonna do is follow wherever you have the hollows of your cheekbones. I'm gonna grab it and start creating a straight line, and then kind of just like whoop, drop it. And then we're gonna go in with our black liner, and we're going to follow the outline that we just did. So once we have this outline with the eyeliner, what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna take this fluffy blending brush. We're gonna take the same black that we used for our eyes, and we're gonna start blending all of this out. You wanna blend and put the black very, very close to the line you just outlined with the black liner. That way everything looks like it's very well blended. You're gonna take this, which I'm taking a Miss A 804 blending brush, and all I am gonna do is just blend all that black shadow, and I'm going to bring it down. I want to create that gradient effect, so you want to go from something really dark to something really light. Okay, so once you blended everything and you brought everything down, what you're gonna do next is you're gonna take, again, I'm gonna take the Morphe 36, grabbing the same brown that we did, and I'm just going to keep blending like this right underneath where I applied the black. Then I'm going to take another blending brush, this is from Profusion, and I'm going to now blend all that brown all the way down with the black we just blended, like this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other side off camera, and I will be back. Okay guys, so I now did both sides, and this is what they ended up looking like. What I did now, I put a little bit of foundation here on the brush, and I just applied it all over the lips just because I want to make them really extra pale. So I think that's good enough. What you're gonna do for the lips, you're basically gonna create like a half moon on the bottom of your lip and a half moon on the top of your lip. Okay, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna grab that same brush that we used for our foundation, and I'm just gonna kind of go over it a little bit. Okay, next step is we're going to take the same eyeliner and we're going to create a line. So basically what I do before creating the line, kind of just picture where I want it to stop, and I want it to stop right about here. So I'm going to look very serious and just create a straight line. That's literally all I'm going to do, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay guys, now we're going to start creating the teeth, you could say, and for that I'm going to be using my NYX matte liquid liner, just because this has a like really precise tip, and that's exactly what I want when I'm doing the teeth. So what I'm going to do is we're literally just going to draw a straight line right down the cupid's bow. Now for the teeth, I'm going to guide myself from where like my actual teeth are. So then the next line I will create it here, and then the other one here, and then down here, and then just two more on the side. But just honestly, it's just preference wise, whatever works for you, or whatever you want to do, but this is just basically how I'm going to do mine. Once I have all the teeth done, what I'm going to do is again take the same foundation brush or whatever just product is left here. I'm just basically going to go on top of the whole teeth area. Okay, now that I made everything look kind of washed out, again, I'm going to go in with my NYX liquid liner pencil. And now what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to go over on top of the lines that I just drew, but I'm going to give them kind of like a dimension, kind of like texture, kind of like some of them crooked. Okay guys, so this is what the mouth looks like. Now it looks a little bit more messy. I feel like I like it better this way. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna try to create more dimension on my jawline. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a brown, but this is gonna be kind of more of like a gray undertone brown. And I'm gonna take this brush, which is the Morphe R4. I'm gonna dip it in here, and I'm basically just gonna start right here. Okay guys, so that completes the look. It is super easy. Like I said, if I can do it, you guys will be able to do it as well. So I do want to show you guys the nails the Salon Perfect sent me. They are so inexpensive. Like this pair that I have on right now, it is super cool. I feel like it just completed the look, and I really like them because they're so inexpensive, guys. Look, check it out. And I know if I would have gone to the nail salon to get something like this done, the design would have just made it so much more money. And these are Halloween limited edition and super inexpensive, and also it's like super easy to apply. All I did is I washed my hands, and then I just basically just grabbed my glue. It already comes with the adhesive and it comes with the nail filer, so all I did was wash my hands, and then I grabbed the glue, and then I just went in with the glue. I glued them and I pressed it, and it was like set to go. Literally finished these nails in like under 5 minutes, and it was super easy. They did send me these, which I really like. Like, oh my god, check it out. These are so cool. I really like them. And then I got these, which these are dope as well. Look at that. Oh, like so pretty. And then these, oh, these have glitter. They remind me of like a pumpkin. So cute. I'm definitely gonna be wearing these way before Halloween hits. And then look at these red ones. These are cool. And these are my favorite ones. These kind of like pink with black detailing. And also the lashes that I got sent, which were the double stackers. I really like them. They're so pretty. I just feel like if I didn't have the black shadow right now, they'll be like extra popping. So if you guys want to get your hands on these limited edition Halloween nails or on the lashes, make sure to go check out your local Walmart. That is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did like this tutorial, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not part of the Pita family yet, don't forget to subscribe. And today's notification shout out goes to, thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for supporting my channel. If you would like to be the next video's notification shout out, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe, turn your post notifications to all, and comment done once you are done, and you might be the next video's notification shout out. But other than that, that is it for this video. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye my loves.